UK. It's time to juice. Come juice with Juicing Julie. Let's make a healthy, all natural, immunity boosting, skin glowing juice. No preservatives, no additives. Just fresh fruits, vegetables, and herbs you can find in your regular grocery shop. And today we are making it again very beginner friendly. Very simple. You can already see the VIP, the special guests, and the one that doesn't need any introduction. Already, I can't find my words. Already adorning the screen. So let's get started. It's a really quickie one, and we're keeping it very beginner friendly. So if you're just starting off or you're introducing your juice to someone that is starting off, basic oranges will do the trick. And to kind of tame the sweetness of it, remember the sweetness is all natural. We're going to be adding lemon, and of course let the ginger you up. What better way to kickstart your metabolism for a great start of a great day, you get what I mean, than starting it right? So let's juice. It's a quick juice, 1 hour max, and I'm planning to, that 1 hour will include us, remember the word us, because I'm not doing this work alone. You're juicing with me. Us cleaning out the juicer as well. Don't run away, just stay put. What you need to do right now before we start is to share this live to someone you know that will watch it. In fact, just share on your status, share on your social media platforms, like it, leave me a comment on the live, and after the live you can always rewatch and leave me a comment in the comment section. Let's get started. Of course, I literally just got off my bed. Don't judge. We listen, we don't judge. That's because I pulled a late one overnight. I was trying hard to edit. Yes, to put in some work for my channel, especially my travel channel, because I'm a little bit behind. So yeah, I stayed up really late. And so you can't cheat nature. It caught up on me. Anyway, so that's my morning start as usual. No yuck. If you're a regular, you already know it's a mixture of good herbs that our bodies need. So the seeds there are cardamom. I have a bag of tea in it, and that is hibiscus and I think eucalyptus, if I'm pronouncing it well, and rose petal. Now it's not that red because in my typical habits, I made this tea last night, took a half cup of it, well, early hours of this morning before I went to bed. Remember I told you I pulled a night, a late night or early hours of the morning. So I took half of it and I let it be. This morning I've just topped up. There's lemon, fresh lemon squeezed into it. I have oregano, dried oregano in it. Like, you start your day warm. That's me. I like to start my day warm with a warm drink, and by the time I finish my juice, I go get ready for my work. I can now enjoy my juice drink. Okay, so let's get started. No time wasting. I've already done the introduction. See, it's morning. I'm just waking up. Pardon me. I've already done the introductions, but there is still another one here, another one here. Yeah, but they are all beginner friendly. Yes, we keep it simple. Now, these are massive sized oranges. I hope they come with plenty of fluids. So my bin is here, but not bagged yet. So but this will go into regular bin, not compost bin, just recycle. So that goes away. In the meantime, oh God, all the messages are coming through my phone now. So I forgot to put on do not disturb. So yeah, our compost bag, get it ready for the job ahead. It's a quickie, so I might not do so much talking, but you already know oranges are rich in vitamin C, like copious amounts of vitamin C in oranges, and that equals to good skincare. Yes, skin glowing from inside out. So it also equals great immunity boost, all naturally. So let's get the washing in the building. And as if this is not enough, I'm going to be adding lemon. That will dampen the sweetness, but never mind. It's natural sugar. The body knows how to deal with natural sugar. What the body struggles with is artificial or added sugar. So I'm throwing the lemon in here, but the flavor will pop with the lemon in it. And I have my sponge ready. If you were live with me yesterday, I was complaining of the sponge, but I bought a pack of it, so I need to finish up. So, but I've just got a new one out. It literally gets a bit messy, leaving for here and there. And we are going to pull a quick one. So let's get the oranges washed. I start by washing my clean surface. Get my surface clean. If you follow me as well, remember I always maintain a clean and dirty surface, and that's my stem from my nursing background. So let's wash. But it's a good thing because hand washing, utensils clean, mindfulness, and intentionality is key to a healthy juice or healthy juicing. Best results. The essence is to gain nutrients that will make us feel well, not gain bacteria to feel sick. So in order to do this right, you have to maintain good hand hygiene during the process, clean equipment, be mindful of what you're adding, when you're adding, is it washed, all of that good stuff. And I always also keep a separate napkin for the process for wiping. So I just need to search and grab out just one. Ooh, you're watching that water flow for me. So we're going to use this cloth. It's clean, just got it off the cupboard. I'm going to use it for cleaning my surface area, getting it ready. I just use water. If I need to use soap, I use soap during the process. Some people will feel comfortable using disinfectant spray, but I want to keep it as natural as possible. But like I said, we listen, we don't judge. Just do you be you. Make sure whatever you're using, you rinse it out properly. So back to this overflowing content. I think I've clogged closed the drainage system. That's why it's filling up. So once again, I wash, intentional, mindful. Wash again. So I'm happy with this. Technically, I will dry it with another clean napkin that I just got off the shelf, and it's good to go for the next phase. This I'll use to wipe my hand, and I have another spare napkin. I'm not sure you saw me drying that because I didn't move the camera, but let's get this water off. So what I will typically do is to scrub, give my fruit a bit of a scrub. This is a massive orange, so plenty of vitamin C and immunity boosting properties. And of course, it's beginner friendly because the orange will add the sweetness to it. When you get into advanced juicing, you can dare juicing anything. So I think this is a quick one. Like I said, it's simple, it's easy, it's straightforward. Sorry, I got a call there. I forgot to put it on do not disturb, so we might get a few interruption, but don't worry, just stay put. Huh? So So the next thing we'll be doing is peeling out. I'm literally just rinsing out. Sorry, I just have to speak to my niece. So while that is running, keep an eye. This is the picture. Okay, we're back. I think this is good to go. That's the thing about life. Life has to keep happening when you're doing a life. See you. Now, I have my knife underneath. So what I'll do is give it a little rinse. I think we'll keep the orange away for now. I will come back to it, or oranges. The next thing we're going to do is our ginger. I will just have this ginger. So it means I have to dirty my chopping board. So we'll wash the chopping board again. So that ginger is going in. And I scrub with my sponge. Under running water. If you don't have running water, just change your water very frequently, okay? Make sure it's rinsed out very well. So that is done. I'm happy with that. So that goes in here. And finally, well, not finally, in order to enhance this juice, I'm going to be adding some fresh basil leaves. Not all of it. So just about that. I'll save a few for my tea, like you saw. So just a little for my tea. Okay, so wash my hands again because I just went to attend to the door. It's a busy morning. So basil leaves, they are herbs. You don't need that much because it has a strong flavor, but I love the flavor and it will add that extra twist to our juice, make it extra special. Loaded with all the nutrients our bodies need, including chlorophyll because it's green, to get our skin popping, kickstart our metabolism, like adorn our taste bud or our taste palate, oral health, great digestive health, like just to mention a few. So yeah, this is basil leaf. And if you're ever looking for scent leaf, or what we call efirin on chow, if you're Nigerian and you're in the abroad, you can lay your hands on scent leaf. If you know, you know. Then basil leaf will be a great alternative for you to make your pepper soup. If you know, you know. Okay, so we've got that. That's done. I just have to place it safely. I usually will wash with a strainer ball, probably because I had a few distractions. And finally, we are adding one of my favorite water-based vegetable. Drum rolling. Yeah, celery. I love celery. I love the flavor of it to the juice. I love the nutrients. Plenty of natural water, rich in the right electrolytes that our skin needs to pop and glow, to stay healthy. But I always say but when it comes to celery, wash it. Please don't bunch juice it. I don't want to sound like a broken record. I refuse to sound like a broken record. Please unravel your celery stalk and wash them. This one I will say is relatively clean, but you still have dirt in it. Please wash, unravel them. Don't bunch juice. Don't just leave it in the full regalia of it and juice. You'll be drinking what you don't know. Remember, it's about health. That's why we are making all of this effort. So it will only take an extra knife strike to unravel it. It doesn't take time. I also love to kind of cut off the ends. Use your chopping board. I was brought up with this holding hand, so I do it safely. So you use your chopping board if you don't feel safe to do it. See? So it's time to use my hand strength. So the natural hydration water that will come off this is great for our skin, for our body, for detoxifying us naturally. No additives, no preservatives. That's the key word. So I just need to scrub now. It doesn't have to be running water. I just love plenty of water. Okay, I think that will do. So let's just scrub. Make sure you scrub in between the lines. Anything can be there. When I mean anything, I mean anything. So I always say it every time I'm juicing celery, because I don't know who is watching. I don't know if they've heard it before, but please, even if your juicer can bunch juice celery or even any of those fruits, just for your own sake, open them up. The juicer company will not take responsibility for your actions or inactions. Give your body time. I know we're always in a hurry, but give your body time and it will serve you. Let's get it spanking clean. Now, first round, and that's the dirtiest round done. Just clean out all the equipment, mindfulness, intentionality. Get rid of all the dirt. Okay, so let that fill out. It's a quick one. you are on live, life happens. When you are on life happens. I had to attend to something else quickly. Let's continue. I'm panting. I literally ran up the stairs. Okay. Finally. Jesus. Oh my dear. Plenty of distraction this morning. But we'll get there. That's it. That's called life. But the juicing must go on. Okay. So, yeah, all done, all clean and ready. Okay. Now, I think that's us done now. So, I owe my chopping board another wash because I chopped the ginger in it or on it, because we just need to quickly peel these oranges and we'll be done with our juicing. I told you it's a quick one. So back to our surface, we just need to tidy up, dry water out. I think I would definitely have to wash this again. I'm sorry. I've just used the different napkin for it. So this is meant to be my napkin for tidying my surface, which is clean, but I'm going to be washing. Yeah, that's better. Okay, I might honestly have to do it by hand as usual. So this is all we have to peel now. I'll get my dirty bin, I'll place it here and I'll peel right into that. Again, I will say use your chopping board if you're not used to this method of cutting, but I'm definitely used to it. So let's get started. I will peel it in such a way that less of the white will appear. So I'll try and get off as much as possible, but I won't be, it's also nutrient dense. I might actually leave a bit. Yeah, intentionally leave a bit. So that's it. I can taste the juice in my mouth already. Done. So let's get the lemon. I'm only going to take off this. I know I said beginner friendly, but I'm going to leave a bit of the zesty skin of the lemon just for extra flavor. Yep. So really, it's a quick one today. Our ginger is there. It doesn't need cutting. So, and of course, our basil leaf. So let's get juicing. I'll pop this there. My I won't need that anymore. Let's get this out and get the juicer in. So, yeah, just clean out a bit of this. Okay, let's get started. I have everything out. I'm ready. Hello, our juicer. My usual Nama hands-free juicer that I am so proud of. I just need to get it to assemble it. Yep. And the bits and bobs. All we want is a click. You see? I'm hurrying up now. I just need to seal that. I'll just lengthen the cord of this tripod stand. And it's easy to put together. Just need the click, click, click. I think I'm a little bit in a hurry now, and I think I'm hurrying out of the ordinary. So this goes down first. Hold on. This goes down first. So just have to make sure I'm putting it correctly now. Need to turn it up this way. Yeah. That's what happens when you're in a hurry. And finally, the big girl comes in. I'm just going to move this back so you can't see with me. Okay. There's another click. That's it. And I get the catchers, the containers for chaff and for the juice. We are good to go. So this is open already. I have it open. So, and straight in is empty. We just need to load it. I'll just rinse out my hands and we go. Usual starts with the greens. So I have my basil in. Remember to do UBU. I only have a few sticks of the basil. You can reduce this. You can reduce it more if you feel it will be too overwhelming. I have my 2-thumb ginger size here because I want it a bit more spicy to kickstart that metabolism. And I'll just throw in 1 orange. I can actually throw in a few things. Like I said, it's a quick one. There's no ceremony to the loading this morning. And that's it. We go ahead to make sure the power source is on the wall because I don't think it is. Now it is. So let's turn it on together. And we are rolling. While you keep an eye for there, my quick trick is to start tidying up. So and hands-free that juicer, so it makes a world of difference because you can go ahead and focus on tidying up while it's doing its thing. You don't have to babysit it. That's my best favorite thing about my Nama juicer. And you can see action is on already. We have already 100 and about 200 mils of juice is already rolling. That is going, so we are on point. we are getting there. So far, 450 mils. We still have a bit in the cup, so we wait. Ooh, full house. So now we empty. I can taste this juice. Let's do it together. Oh, make food your medicine. Look at that popping color. That's a jar of good health. Liquid gold that does the body good. And your skin will thank you for this. So let's load. Let's load the next thing. Today is straightforward. It's easy. I'll just keep lifting. See? And then we can get some celery in here. While it's open, the rest of it we can add. I'll just take some off and add it from the top. You just watch and see. So what I do is I just, as space comes through, I just add it from here. I love this juicer. It's worth the price. It just makes life way easy. It will spin until it's ready to go in. I'll just keep adding until I'm done. So I didn't need to open it because every time you open it, it stops. See, it stops working. So that's just a safety thing. So I'll just start tidying up what is not necessary or what is no longer needed. I have enough flavor, so I'll just leave it at that. And I'll have a little gulp of my cold tea. So my basin is done, out of the way. We are getting there. Closer, closer every day. Almost there. Almost there. Okay, it looks like we are done. Just washing my hands one more time, drying it out, and then we will come to that juicer and empty it because I believe it's done. I'll just grab my bottles. Okay, let's see how much so far. That's about 550 mils. Let's empty. Ooh. Again, I say make food your medicine. I like to give it a little tilt to get every little drop in. No wastage. When you're washing it, you will see, off now, we'll get a bit more. You will see a cluster sitting in there, which will be wasted. So at least Okay, now take this back. This is our chaff, which I will be putting in the compost bin. Again, I say I no longer feel guilty. It's not waste because it will go into the ground, the soil, to help the soil produce more for us. And voila, this is our gold star, the best morning juice for beginners to kickstart metabolism, detox naturally, and promote skin health. Not just that, keep you hydrated and boost immunity. Fully loaded with vitamin C. So what I'm going to do now, of course, drink it. But before, I always show you a glass jar is your best bet with a tight lid for storage. You can store this in the fridge for up to 3 days. I said 3 days with plenty of oranges because it is full with vitamin C. Light kind of causes it to lose, yeah, when it's exposed to bright light, it begins to kind of degrade, lose that strength of vitamin C in it. So make sure if you're storing it in your fridge, it's at the back shelf. And 3 days is good enough for this. For other type of fruits and vegetable, I would recommend 5 days and even 1 week. But when it comes to vitamin C, maximum 5 days. But I would typically keep this one that is very orange based or citrus based 3 days. If it gets to 4 or 5, it's not the end of the world. So look at that color. Hey. Look at the goodness you're putting into your body. Definitely it will be a great start to a great day. When you have the right nutrients in your body will serve you better. So we'll close that. That I'm drinking, and I think this one is all going down today. The rest of it, my son will enjoy. It's available. So thank you so much for watching my life. I know I thought I could wash, but he is going to use the kitchen as well because he has an appointment. So I'll come back and do the dishwasher. Remember to share this live. I'll appreciate that. Like it, leave me a comment. Watch to the end if you can. I would really appreciate that. So take care. Bye-bye. Don't forget to make food your medicine.